Hello leaders, Patrick Jinks here, leadership and strategy coach and president of the Jinks Perspective. Happy New Year. We've taken a little time away from this video channel to spend some time with family and recharge our own batteries, which I hope you've had an opportunity to do. But I'm excited about this year, and in today's episode, I've got an object that I keep in my pocket that I want to talk to you about. Let's cue it up. Some of you are familiar with these. Military leaders award their top performers with these. Some call them commander's coins. I've also heard them referred to as challenge coins. My oldest brother David passed away about a year ago, and among other things, he left behind a drawer full of these that he had been awarded through his many years either in the military or as a civilian working for the military. I chose this one to keep for myself as a memento because, one, it's a reminder of David, but it's also a reminder of how important consistent excellence is. The inscription on the coin says, "The right data in the right place at the right time, every time." The right data in the right place at the right time, every time. Now, David was a calibration technician who worked on things like the weapons systems on the F-16 Falcon fighter jet. You know, the kind of stuff where accuracy and metrics is kind of important. He was awarded this coin for consistency in excellence. He always got it right. In fact, getting it almost right when we're talking about something like firing off missiles just doesn't quite cut it. Now, I'm not a metrologist or a calibration technician, and I'm certainly not dealing with fighter jets, but I do consider what I do to be important, and I certainly consider what you do to be important. So I carry this coin with me on the job to remind me to bring my best every time. Don't phone it in or mail it in. Be present. Be your best. Now here's a question for you. Can you name, let's say, 5 things in your leadership role for which excellence or getting it right is non-negotiable? 5 things that require you to bring your absolute best every single time. Now, for each of those 5 things, what would be 5 criteria for making sure it's right every time? For example, maybe one of your 5 things is your board meetings. Excellence every time, right? Well, what 5 tenets would ensure an excellent board meeting every single time? What about staff meetings or donor visits, media engagements, strategic planning functions, financial planning activities? We can't afford to take these critical functions for granted. We'll become complacent and routine, and this means we have to be aware and intentional about the effort we're bringing every single time. Here are some questions for you to ask yourself. Did I do my absolute best today? Did I do my part before, during, and after an important function to ensure it was top-notch? What's one thing that would have made that last board meeting better? What's one thing I could have done in preparation or in execution that would have made my last donor visit more productive? You get the idea. You pick the function. I'm just using some common examples for reference. But where could you use a little more attention, a little less routine, and a firm commitment to getting the right stuff in the right place at the right time every time? That's the Jinks Perspective for this week. As always, if you'd like to explore ways that the Jinks Perspective can help you and your organization achieve greater clarity, simplicity, and alignment in your mission work, click the link that's on the video description below this video and schedule a free discovery call with me and let's talk it through. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button and include the bell icon to inform you when we launch new episodes. And as always, share this with a friend or a colleague you think might benefit from it. We'll see you here next week.